Good afternoon, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Lower Alabama. It's been quite a while since I've been able to make a video of any sort, and since I have been doing beverages, let's do something a little bit different, something you might not see on a lot of other beer review channels. Um, in the past, I worked several years at a tea plantation, and I have a new job now. It's not a tea plantation, but we do have uh, a large area of tea growing, and guess what? It's first flush, which just means it's the first growth spurt of the year for tea plants. So let's pick some tea, and then if we pick some, we'll pick back up and we'll turn it into green tea. So here we go. Let's flip the camera around and we'll pick a little tea. What you want is that. 2 leaves in the bud. And as you can see, there's no shortage of that going on right now. And I've been picking in here for the last few minutes. And you'll just have to excuse my camera work. I'm trying to hold it with one hand and pick tea with the other. And actually, try to see what I'm doing. It's not really working out all that well, but I mean, you get the drift. I'm just gonna, now I've been through one container today. I'm working on container number 2, and I'll probably pick several nice containers full, because I mean, there is absolutely no shortage. Yeah, that one's being a little elusive. Let me just give you a quick pan around. Some little magnolia tree. This whole hedge behind me here is tea. All the way through here. All right, and this is probably 20% of what we have. I work at a botanical gardens for the city I live in, and we have a tea maze, so there's plenty of tea to go around. Okay, so here we are. I'm at home with my this container I have emptied. This container is still full, and this is I mean, you can tell it's just a big crock pot, and I got it run all the way on high. See a little steam coming out. If this was on the stove, with a really rolling boil under the steamer, I'd give it 2 minutes, but this is a little cooler, so I'm running it it's anywhere between 3 and 4, and it seems to be fine. There's really nothing complicated about this part of it. So here in just a minute, I just put that in there. We'll pull this, and while I'm thinking about it, you can see I've got this. This is on a 2 baking sheets full, spread out as thin as you can get it. And the oven's at 200 degrees. You can go a little warmer, but 200 works fine for me. You don't want to cook it, you just want to dry it out. This is about the fastest way to do it. And you want to dry it until it gets potato chip crispy dry. Okay, so I just pulled this out. It's freaking hot, but I don't like wearing the gloves doing this part of it. Now you saw the oven, the sheet pans in the oven. This is just my trays for the dehydrator, but the same rules apply. Get it spread. Ideally you just want one layer, but if you want to sit here, ouch, and get them done perfectly, that's up to you. I'm not going to do that. It just takes forever. So that's it for that one. Now in the dehydrator, this stuff won't be ready till tomorrow. All right, you can clearly see, what's left. I mean, it really shrinks it down, but I hope you can hear that over my microphone, because anyway, it is absolutely crispy potato chip dry, and that's what you're looking for. All right, so This is about 12 hours in the dehydrator. You can see it's, it's ready to go. This is nothing special. This is just the old Ron Popeil set and forget affair. It served me well for a long time. So you don't have to do anything particularly special with tea. Just pick it, steam it, dry it, and you've got yourself a nice batch of green tea. I'm not going to do a video. I'm not going to include any of the drinking of the green tea. Yeah, just put as much tea as you like, and you're going to need one of the nifty little tea straining affairs. A cup of hot water. Put what you like in there. I know tea's probably not the most accessible thing in the world as far as tea plants go. I mean, there's only a couple or three working tea plantations in the U.S. But the plants themselves are easy to get. It's called Camelia Sinensis. There are some growers here in the U.S. that produce the plants, and it's just a camellia. There's nothing special about it. It just happens to be a really old camellia that's not ornamental. It's not pretty in the yard. So, then if they were, everybody'd have them. But because they put out a tiny little white bloom in the fall, nobody really has them in the yard. If you have 3 or 4 of these in a short hedge, you could probably keep yourself supplied in green tea year round. If you just once you pick what you need the first go round, you just can trim it with a set of hedge trimmers, and then you get fresh growth from there again. I mean, that's all the commercial growers do, is they once they run the harvester over it, and then 2 or 3 weeks later they can run the harvester again until the plant goes dormant for the winter. So there you have it. Hope you found this a bit informative. I doubt it was entertaining. We'll be back on a beer vid soon, and now that I do own a new home, probably do some we got a lot of work to do, so I'll do some home improvement type stuff on here as well. So I'll do like I always do: enjoy your adult malted beverages responsibly, even though this isn't that.